Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna see how we can utilize the AI tools to solve the problem which we are running into in my previous video for the prototype which we have called AI tool, right? So if you can see my screen, this is the problem which we were getting for the code which we got from ClaudeAI, right? So what I did is I asked ClaudeAI that, okay, now I am getting this error. So all I need to do is to just copy paste the entire error message, right? And then it provided me the code. Okay. So I copy the entire code, which you can see on the right side of the screen, right? So it fixed that, right? And when I run it, I again got into the another error, right? And that error is, it was not us syntactical error, or it is not like a missing a class or a function. It's more of a runtime error where we are seeing all the orders status are being set to rejected, right? And we know that that's not going to happen if it's a order of FOK or IOC, right? It should not be rejected, right? So what I did is I just copy paste the entire thing to the ClaudeAI, and I said that, and this is where you have to be little intelligent and little smart. Like, I mean, what kind of result you are expecting from your application, right? So I asked this previous error detection not found is fixed, but now getting a new error. Right? So it says that the error is occurring because we are using context manager decorator, blah, 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 and it removed that. Again, it provided a new code, unfortunately, that part is also not fix the actual error we were getting, right? So I just try, the second time again, it's same error I got it. Similar error. It didn't fix, that rejection related error. See, it was rejecting here. It provided me the new suggestion. I asked that, and again I reran that, and again I was getting into the same error, right? Rejected. So again, I have to ask this. It's still failing with the error, right? So you can see here it says the same rejection for all the orders, right? Then it provided me this code, which you are seeing on my screen, right? This is the final code which we got, but this is in a bits and pieces. So what you need to do is you have to get that data, you have to put it at the right place, and then you have to rerun it, right? It seems like it fixed all the errors, now getting this message in a prompt. So again, I was getting some messages, right? So again, the code being shown as formatted version of circuit breaker class we fixed. The message showing properly formatted Python code implementing like next layer the circuit breaker class, blah, blah, blah. Right? Success recording, excellent context manager, right? The circuit breaker function has expected, now protecting the system from cascading failures, right? So it's just gives some more additional, fixes or improvement to be done in a code. And then, I implemented that and I rerun that. So it took me a 5 round of, to and fro with the tool. I was getting the error. I was just copy pasting the same thing to the ClaudeAI and I was asking, and it's every time it is fixing something, right? So when I run that for the last time, I can run that one more time, and now we can see order status is filled because this is what we were expecting. And now we can see 3 orders executed. There was no error, and we can see the detail of all those stuff, right? So this is how, these AI tools help. So what you need is, right, why I created this video so that I can just tell you, if you get into some issue, how you can utilize these tools to help you, right? So you don't have to worry about much, right? So if you get into a, issue on some very complicated, environment where you have multiple classes and all this stuff, I know it's gonna be very hard for you to provide all the classes and all the codes, because this is not something which you would like to do on publicly available AI tool. And that is where your own code assistance comes into the picture, right? So what you need is you need to, set up your own code assistant based on the publicly available large language model, and you can do the similar thing. So approach is going to be same. Whatever issue you are getting, you have to copy and paste and just provide a little bit of context, and if possible just put the code as well where you're getting that error. Then what these intelligent tool does is actually give you pointer. Most of the time it is going to give you the fix. That fix may work or may not work. And that is where your experience, your expertise comes into the picture, right? Along with getting these pointer, you can also use, your experience to understand what solution they are providing. It's good enough or not. Even if it doesn't make sense, at least you can try to run it and see what, the suggestion or, the fixes is telling you, right? And that, because once you keep trying with different angles and different ideas, right? What happens is you just get a clue, okay, why this particular error is happening. Especially the error which are happening at the runtime, which is very unpredictable because you don't know why that is happening. And the kind of error, we started with the error where we were having some syntactical problem where, our function was not defined correctly, or the function is defined correctly, then we were having some method signature problem. Once we fix that, then we get into the issue where seems like, everything is running without any issue, but we can find that, because we were expecting that all those three orders should get executed, but it was being rejected, right? So that is where, the human intelligence intervention is needed, right? So, but now you can understand you don't have to spend a lot of time in debugging the code and fixing the bug, right? All you need to do is to just properly ask the correct questions with correct context, and these AI tools are definitely going to help you a lot, not only in reviewing the code, improving the code, but fixing the bugs as well. So that's it from my side for this video. And in upcoming videos, we're gonna explore, these capabilities and feature of all those AI tools, especially the DeepSeek R1 and the ClaudeAI, to just, take our existing code to the next level where we are going to now convert our one single file where we have an entire flow into the modules, right? And then gradually we will start integrating the external dependencies as well. And probably after a few sessions, we should get into the situation where we can say now our code base is pretty much same like how it is actually being used in a real-time environment. So thanks for watching this. And as always, stay healthy and keep learning new things.